Good morning, you beautiful people out there. Today we talk about the other parts I got from Josh Reynolds. You know, he built me this ballista out of aluminum. And he is, of course, a thumb archer because of my videos. Thank you, Josh. And he made now a thumb ring, adjustable in aluminum. A thumb ring for the bow hand as an arrow rest and protection. And a index finger protection for here. And now we simply check what he made. And I always thought, you know, a thumb ring is a nice thing, but no matter which ring I have, and I have a lot, like this one from Bamboo Archery Malaysia today, it sits very tight. Last time when I used it, it was a little wiggly because my thumb has always a slightly different shape. So, but today, it's fine. Where do I have the other ring? I had another one, this lantern ring as example from Vermeer. Today, yeah, tight. Last time it was a little wiggly, so it always depends a little. Your thumb always has a little slightly different size. And now Josh came up with an idea, and look at this. Once I get it out, a pretty shiny aluminum ring with a big string, not a groove, it's not a groove, but you know what I mean, a string place for the strings. And at the back he simply made an adjustable strap. Look at this, isn't that incredible? And now of course I can put this on and just tighten it like tighten it like this, and this ring sits. So no matter which size my thumb prefers to have in the morning, I can make always this ring fit nice and tight. And that's brilliant. What I'm not sure, Josh, is the angle here. If the slip should not run slightly more upward angled when you look at this example. This ring, it's an Ottoman ring from Keskin. You see that the lip angle goes almost 45 degrees up. When you look at the Vermeer ring, it's a bit more, but still a little steeper. So, but we will see. So I guess here I put it here now that you see it. There, when I do like this, the thumb is aligned with this one here. There, when I do this, there's still a little, I don't know, a little bit to go, but maybe you need to simply lock the thumb a little more. But we will see. So that's fine, and we will shoot only this, of course, to see how it works. A protection for the index finger. You know, some people get bruises here because maybe they hold the arrow too tight, or when you do string twister, sometimes they get a little bruise here. Then he made now a finger protection, which looks pretty cool, and it's adjustable again. Simply slip it on your finger, like so. I feel like Iron Man. Then you tighten it here. Look at this, self-tightening knock, and you have it on. It's so brilliant. His 3-finger solution. And of course, because sometimes you have a little friction on your bow hand, or you scratch your finger because feathers or knocking point or what have you. He made this ring, wait a second, like this, on the thumb here, sits nice. And here you have this flat part which you press then against the bow, I guess. Let's see. Today we shoot my beautiful Keshik Imperial. So like this, but I'm not sure if this would work for me. I would like to have it more as an arrow rest and the protection. Wait a second. No, not this way. See, Josh, I would like to have it to protect. How can I tell you now? So this one is made like this, and then you have here your gap for putting the arrow on. I would like to have this pointing backwards over the knuckle of the thumb, and then simply a normal straight, like a cylindrical manjo ring here, and then you find some very small spot where you can put the arrow. But I will try how this one will work. So, 3-ring solution by Josh Reynolds. Thumb ring I like so far. Let's see what the other things will do. And by the way, just to let you know, soon available. But today we talk about this adjustable thumb ring. So it still sits nice and tight, and if not, you can easily tighten it up again. So that's quite funny. Now let's see how the ring feels. So this is quite a big groove here. Let's see. First time. Feels not bad. Gives you a nice secure feeling. Yep. Stay, target, stay. Even a little string twist is possible. Not bad, not bad. I like it so far. So maybe still the angle could be a little more upwards, but in the moment you have the string on, it gets in the shape of where you need it to have, so it's fine. Loading is no problem, this ring isn't in the way. Now I have the protector plate for the index finger on and the thumb ring. Ostra! That's crazy. Oh, that takes a little. That takes a little practice, at least for me. That I don't. Oh, wait a second, like this. Feels a little weird in the beginning, but I guess once you use it a few times. With this plate, I'm not so sure. Let me shoot one more. That distracts me a little, so I don't feel, but maybe because I'm used to shoot without it. And, let's see again. Yeah, it's not bad, but wait a second, because I have an alternative. There, which my friend in France, I think, Olivier, made me. You can have this thing in leather, see? A leather thingy like this. This feels better, let's see. Now it feels weird the same way. No, I can't shoot with any of these things there. Then I lose the feeling for the thumb ring. No, it doesn't work. I don't like. I don't like. So you go away. So this doesn't work with the thumb ring for me. But for the rest, the ring by itself so far, nice. Takes a little practice, obviously, but works. Nice thing is the thumb ring for the bow hand is slightly adjustable, but I guess that this part should align with the bow, not this part. We try. How it feels. So you hold it, then you get here this nice V shape, but is it working? Depends now. Then you most probably really need to know where you hold your bow with your thumb, that the arrow is always in the same position. So let's see. You still see me? I hope so. But of course, if the arrow is too stiff or too soft, it might make no difference. So as you see, they will go a little to the left because they can't go around the arrow pass. I would almost do it like this. Then I have a flat thingy going on here. And the arrow can move as it wants. Yep. So with this one, I'm not sure. I would use it like this. Then I have here simply like an arrow rest on my thumb. But I would like to have this one going flat backwards. Not working, so that it protects this part here. That would be my thing. So with this one, of course you can create some kind of arrow rest, so you simply put this in line with, let's say, the leather grip, and then you always at the same height, just in case you have a knocking point on it. This is not bad, so this is for me not useful here. A normal ring a little wider with a small bump on it that have a smaller surface where the arrow lays on it would be fine by me. What Josh was feeling is that his ring setup is faster than a normal ring. So let's see, we do now a quick, completely unscientific speed test. 172. It's not about the speed of the bow now. It's just if we see a difference. 166. 158. 160. 171. 165. Now just another ring. As comparison, I shoot now the hybrid ring from Bamboo Archery, Malaysia. $87. 163. 164. 67. 67. 63. And now we try the lantern from Vermeil. 183. I think this is a different arrow, the first one. 172. 100 172. 180. 169. 163. So I guess you can't really see a difference. So this is now not of course I should shoot then 20 times this one, 20 times this, 20 or whatever, take the highest and the lowest away and make an average, but you know, for me it's a feeling, and feeling wise there is not a difference if then 1, 2, 3 foot per second, but not more. What I do like is that you're really easy, no matter your thumb size, you tighten it and you're good to go. So and this one sits nice. I still would think the angle should be a little more upwards. Here I need to really angle the thumb quite a bit and lock it a bit more up, maybe, for me. Maybe you make a second version. Let's see a little longer distance now. Only the ring. Oh, it's nice, so it's not bad. Arrow flies straight. You have this big groove there. Now let's see, we do some string twist. Oh, I missed the target almost. So maybe no string twist with this ring. Oh yeah, nice. I might try this on a 3D parkour today. Or tomorrow. Nice. Still a little left, but this is just the spine of the arrows and not doing any katra or torque. Now we try a little torque. A little to the left still. A nice grouping, so this ring works really nice, feels good. I just think it should angle a little upwards. But for the rest then it really looks nice. You can relax your hand. It's not bad, not bad. Well done Josh. So for your first attempt for an adjustable thumb ring, I like. So even with arrows in your hand, this ring works nicely. Nice. I think the arrow flies more straight. Let's see. I shoot 3 with the ring, and we check at the same distance, same spine, same draw length. And now we put the ring off. See, and this is so easy. Off. Jesus, it's nice. And it's adjustable. So now I shoot without anything. If the impact angle will be different. Nah. Same. So for sure something very nice, very interesting. Put it on. Tighten it. Done. Sits for your whole day, and if not, you simply readjust it and it sits again. So it's really an ingenious solution, an adjustable metal thumb ring. I really like this idea. This one, as said, I'm not sure. So that this lip doesn't make sense for me. It would make sense if it would cover the back here, so when I hold it and it needs to be angled backwards, that this knuckle is here protected, because some people simply scratch the knuckle because they knock or the feathers are wrong or whatever. So, but and this way, I guess you shot this way. I'm not sure, because then the arrow has a very small V gap here to go through, and if the spine or whatever you do, this might be in the way. So for me, a normal ring, a little wider, would be already maybe a little with a little shape or with a little hump on it. So then I have a small arrow rest here, which I can adjust how I want. This one I don't need. We can still make it adjustable, but for me we need to make it different. And here, when you see then, if this is my arrow rest, if this would be my arrow rest, it would be too flat, because here is the skin already again in the way. So of course you need to make it like this, but then you need to find your position. Of course you made it flat here, so you can really put it on your bow, but then you really need to find, if I would put it more forward, yeah, but it's still, this V is still a little in the way for me. So for me, protection for the hand would be enough. I don't need this triangle here, but that's me. And the other thing, which didn't give me right now the safest feeling, is this one. For me it's a little distracting, because I don't mind and I want to feel my arrow here. With this one I don't feel the pressure on the arrow that much. It's genius, because here look, zit, and it's tight and it's really shaped that you can have it here nicely, that the string sits there, you see that, and then you can shoot. There's a bit more inwards here, so see, that's a really nice. So if you do a lot of string twist and stuff like this, this metal might help you. For me it's at the moment a little distracting. I need to shoot a bit more often to see if it works for me, but I can see that it works, so that's not a bad idea. And it looks fancy when you go like this to a range. They look at you like, oh, the cyborg is coming. But it's not bad. So Josh, I think you're on a good way. And look at this, this is so easy. Off. And this here, easy. Off. So really, really cool. Shiny. As said, for me, the angle a bit more upwards, that I don't have to curl my thumb so much. For the rest, this thing is totally fine, works like a charm, gives you a safe feeling, works nicely. Compared to now the Vermil or the Lantern, it's a little different. You need to work with it that you feel, but it's always with your equipment, you need to work a bit that you feel safe and secure, and then it's second nature. But this one, adjustable, is just genius. So Josh, well done for your 3-ring solution. I mean, I like when people really think about and are creative and invent something. Of course, thumb rings existed since thousands of years, but you know, making a metal ring adjustable. I only had once one from China, which was on the back open, kind of like this, but in a C shape. And then you could adjust it a little. It was a prototype, and then I ordered a few serial versions, and then they didn't have this gap anymore. So then you needed to have again the right size, otherwise it would not fit. So this makes totally sense because your thumb will always change a little its shape. So today it's a little thicker. That's why the other rings were tight, and this one doesn't matter. Tighten it and done. That's pretty cool. So I really like this. It's a bit chunky, but of course I understand you need to adjust these things here somewhere and need to make this, but it's fine. So it's I mean, compared to the King Louis ring, it's still nothing, and it's very lightweight, so there is no weight to it, no heft to it. Really nice. This one, you need to get used to it, and this one I said I would like to have a different solution for my bow hand, if even. I mean, you usually have this Y glove because when you scratch yourself here. So you would need a ring here with a small hump on it, and you have a very small arrow pass, and you can adjust it as you want, as no matter how you tilt the bow, would be always fine. So Josh, thank you very much for sending them to me. I really like what you're doing, and I think you're in a good way. And of course today I show you again my beautiful Alibow Keshik Imperial version. I mean, I don't like red bows, but this one looks it looks like a Ferrari, and it's just, didn't shoot my Keshiks for a while, and I don't know why. They are just brilliant bows. So, and if you want to order something from Alibow, I think there's still the voucher code ARMIN10 on it. So for your first order with Alibow, you get 10% off if you put this voucher code in. You're welcome. Now, that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.